Did you know that the total value locked in DeFi projects went from mere millions in early 2019 to over 40 billion by the end of 2021? That's a growth rate that would make even the fastest tech companies blush. Welcome to the world of decentralized finance, or DeFi as it's known in the cryptosphere. This groundbreaking innovation is shaking up the traditional finance sector, and here's why. DeFi uses blockchain technology to eliminate intermediaries in financial transactions. No more banks, no more brokers, just peer-to-peer interactions, but it doesn't stop there. DeFi is democratizing access to financial services. Whether you're in New York or Nairobi, as long as you have an internet connection, you can participate. You can lend, borrow, stake, and even farm yields on your own terms. The landscape of finance is being reshaped right before our eyes. Decentralized exchanges are on the rise, and the potential for individual financial freedom is greater than ever. The DeFi revolution is here, and it's reshaping the financial landscape at an astonishing pace. To truly appreciate the power of DeFi, we need to understand its key components. Now let's dive into the core components of DeFi: lending, borrowing, staking, yield farming, and decentralized exchanges, or DEXs for short. Each of these components operates in its own unique way and brings a plethora of benefits to the table. Firstly, we have lending and borrowing. In the world of DeFi, anyone can lend their assets and earn interest, and similarly, anyone can borrow assets, often without the need for a middleman or a credit check. It's like your traditional bank, only without the bank. The magic of smart contracts ensures that the borrower pays back the loan, plus interest. Otherwise, they risk losing their collateral. Next up, staking. Staking involves participants locking up their digital assets in a network to support operations such as block validation, security, and governance. In return, stakers earn rewards. It's a win-win, really. You get to support the network you believe in, and you get rewarded for it. Then we have yield farming, the DeFi equivalent of putting your money to work. Yield farmers lend their assets to DeFi platforms, which are then used to facilitate transactions on the platform. As a thank you for their service, yield farmers earn rewards, typically in the form of tokens. It's like planting seeds and watching your investment grow. Last, but certainly not least, are decentralized exchanges, or DEX. DEX allow for direct peer-to-peer transactions, bypassing the need for an intermediary. This means lower fees, more privacy, and you maintain control of your assets at all times. It's a new era of trading, where you're in the driver's seat. These components form the backbone of DeFi, each offering unique opportunities and advantages to users. So whether you're lending, borrowing, staking, yield farming, or trading on a DEX, you're actively participating in the financial revolution that is DeFi. And believe me, this is just the beginning. So how does DeFi stack up against traditional finance? Well, let's start with the fact that DeFi, or decentralized finance, is the Wild West of the financial world, shaking up the old order with its radical approach. It's like the new kid on the block who's got all the cool gadgets, drawing curious glances and raised eyebrows from the old guard. In the traditional financial system, banks and financial institutions act as intermediaries. They hold our money, they decide who gets loans and who doesn't, and they charge fees for their services. They're like the gatekeepers of finance. But DeFi, it doesn't play by those rules. DeFi operates on blockchain technology, which means it's transparent. Every transaction is recorded on the blockchain, accessible by anyone, anywhere. Can you imagine your bank giving you access to its entire transaction history? Probably not. But with DeFi, it's all out there in the open, offering an unprecedented level of transparency. Now, let's talk about efficiency. Traditional finance, with its layers of intermediaries, can be slow and cumbersome. Transferring money internationally can take days, and getting a loan can be a lengthy process. But DeFi, powered by smart contracts on the blockchain, can automate these processes, making them faster and more efficient. And then there's accessibility. Traditional finance has left billions of people unbanked or underbanked, but DeFi, with its global reach and minimal requirements, can potentially bring financial services to anyone with an internet connection. So what does all this mean for traditional banking and financial services? Well, it's a wake-up call. DeFi is highlighting the inefficiencies and limitations of the current system, forcing it to adapt and innovate. But let's be clear. DeFi isn't just about disruption, it's about creating a more equitable and inclusive financial system. It's about giving people control over their money, offering opportunities to those who've been left out, and making finance work for everyone. DeFi isn't just competing with traditional finance, it's offering a compelling and more inclusive alternative. The future of DeFi is as exciting as it is unpredictable. Decentralized finance promises to democratize access to financial services, bringing banking to the unbanked and opening up a world of opportunities for those who've been left out of the traditional financial system. It's a future where everyone, everywhere can lend, borrow, trade, and earn interest, all without the need for a bank or a broker. But this future isn't without its challenges. Regulatory issues loom large, as governments around the world grapple with how to manage this new, decentralized economy. Security concerns persist, with DeFi platforms proving to be irresistible targets for hackers. Despite these challenges, the potential of DeFi is immense. Imagine a world where financial inclusion isn't just a buzzword, but a reality, where the barriers to entry are torn down and the power of finance is put back into the hands of the people. DeFi has the potential to completely redefine our understanding of finance, but only time will tell how this exciting sector develops. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, is a rapidly growing sector in the cryptocurrency space that is challenging traditional financial systems. In today's deep dive, we've explored the key components of DeFi, from lending and borrowing to staking, yield farming, and decentralized exchanges. We've seen how these components are creating a financial system that is open, transparent, and permissionless, disrupting the traditional finance sphere in the process. We've also looked ahead to the future of DeFi, imagining a world where financial power is democratized and the barriers to economic participation are lowered for all. Remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The world of DeFi is vast, complex, and ever-evolving. So, if you enjoyed this deep dive into DeFi, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you never miss out on our future videos. And if you have any thoughts or questions about DeFi, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. We love hearing from you.